We have quite the eventful day today, and I'm gonna take you along with me. So first things first, High Rocks is in about a little over a month. So I'm going to F45. Thursdays are High Rocks training days. Doing that this morning, coming home, I have to film some content. I'm going to get a facial today and Botox. I get Botox a couple times a year, that's it. And I'm gonna get some filler in my lips. I will say, yes, I eat clean most of the time. We use clean cleaning products, all the things. But what I realized when I went on my non-toxic living journey is that what is even worse than having all these toxins in your life is being so stressed to the point that it's causing you stress and anxiety because of everything. So I try to live by the 80-20, and for me, Botox is my 20. I also need to go to Ulta and get some new makeup. I am out of this. This Kosas foundation is the best. I never go through an entire bottle of foundation. I went through literally, you can see I was scraping the sides of this. I need to get a new bottle. All right, I'm gonna change, get my supplements together, and then we're gonna go work out. That was rough. It was rough, but I got to practice farmer's carry and skier, which are events for our High Rocks relay, and I got some tips. I feel pretty good. I was really nervous because I haven't been practicing the events that I'm going to be doing, so I'm like, am I actually getting stronger? Can I do this? But I got to practice today. I got some tips. I feel like I can do it. I'm putting in the work, and I just need to trust that that's going to be enough and not be so scared. I'm going to do it. Like, no matter what, I refuse to quit and I refuse to give up, and that's all that matters. I'm just nervous about letting my team down. All right, just clean myself up a little bit. I have to get some work done before I go, but I wanted to show you these shorts. So first of all, these are the best shorts. If you are curvy, so if you have wider hips than a waist, you need these shorts. I'm going to link them for you below. But my weight has not changed hardly at all in the past, I don't know, 3 to 4 weeks. And I noticed when I was getting dressed, I was like, oh my gosh, my shorts are looser, even though I still weigh the same, although not in the back, because again, curvy shorts are the best. I'm gonna make a little bit of lunch before I leave today, and I wanted to share one of my favorite weight loss tips with you because what I'm having for lunch today is actually one of my favorite meals. And I don't feel like creating dishes, so paper plates it is. I usually only make this once a year on Easter, and it's almost gone. I've been having leftovers for like 4 days now. But this is our family's kibbe recipe, which we always have on Easter, and then it's kind of like crumbly, the end of it. And then also stuffed grape leaves, I love them. Okay, so here's the tip. When it comes to losing weight, stop focusing on everything that you have to take out and everything you have to stop doing, and instead focus on what you can add in instead. So what I mean by that is instead of going down this spiral and saying, I need to stop eating sugar, I need to start working out, I need to drink more water, I can't have carbs, I can't do this, I can't do that. That is a restriction mindset, and a lot of times that only leads to you giving in, feeling extreme shame and guilt, and proving to yourself that you can't actually lose the weight. So here's what you need to do instead. You need to focus on all of the things that you can add in instead of all the things you need to take away. For example, you can add veggies into all of your meals. So like today, I could just have kibbe and stuffed grape leaves, but I'm making a salad for myself to eat first. Instead of telling yourself that you just need to stop being so lazy and you need to go work out and go to the gym every single day, what can you actually do and what can you actually follow through on? And maybe that's just, I'm gonna add in a small walk every day. I'm gonna go walk to the mailbox instead of drive and get the mail on my way home from work. Also, secret ingredient to any Greek salad, mint leaves. Oh, it makes it so much better. In fact, I was actually talking to one of my weight loss clients, Brittany, the other day, and she was telling me that this one mindset change helped her stop overeating because so often she was actually eating more in anticipation of restriction coming. And when she stopped restricting herself and started telling herself instead, you know, I'm an adult, I can't eat these foods, but I'm going to add in water, add in veggies, add in a walk, add in these healthier things, she naturally started decreasing all of the other things that she originally wanted to stop. And she was able to do it without completely spiraling. I promise you this mindset trick really, really works. Test it out and let me know how it goes for you. Okay, I just got Botox and lip filler. Every time I get lip filler, I get a dental block because it's painful. And this side of my face, every time, even when I go to the dentist and I get numb, it's always crooked. I don't know why. It's starting to wear off though. Anyways, I was just putting on lip balm and I'm like, I can't even feel it. My mouth is numb. But I wanted to talk about normalizing changing your mind. So about maybe like 3 years ago, I don't remember exactly when, I read this book called Super Life and it was so good. I learned a lot. I learned about like toxins in our environment and chemicals in our food and all of this stuff. And for a long time, I was like gung-ho, clean living to the max, like eating organic food, nothing with food dyes. And let me just say, I feel like living that way, I had so much fear and paranoia and anxiety and stress around everything that I was doing. And it got to the point where like I was afraid to go out and eat certain foods because of what it might do. And I hit this point where I'm like, you know what? That stress and anxiety and like paranoia is just as bad, if not worse, than just eating the food. And so now I try to be 80-20. You know, yes, I eat mostly clean. We buy mostly organic. We don't have a lot of plastic in our house, but I am not driving myself crazy over it. So I do try to live 80-20, and my Botox and my lip filler, I get lip filler once a year. Like, that's my 20%. That's what I choose to do. I also get my nails done every once in a while, but every other part of my life, I'm like really clean and I try to do my best. And I feel good about that. And I know like I'm making an effort, I'm conscious of it, and I just don't like living in the extremes. I know I've talked about this before, but my words for this year are balance and boundaries. And this is how I am practicing balance. I don't know what happened over the last 5 years, but like internet culture, I feel like is either you are on one extreme or the other. There's not a lot of in the middle, and it's constantly people fighting. And I'm like, I just want to live right here in the middle. You know, I can see both sides, but I want to have balance and I don't want to be stressed out about one thing or the other. And if you feel like that too, then why not come live with me in the gray area? All right, I am running to Ulta now and then headed back home. I have a long drive in traffic, but gonna get some new makeup first. All right, that was a bust. I need to get my favorite foundation is Kosas. I love it. They don't have it at Ulta. I thought they did. I guess I am headed to Sephora now. Ulta did not have what I wanted, so we are now at Sephora. My appointment today was in Scottsdale, and driving home at this time, I have literally been driving for 2 hours and I still have another 30 minutes to get home. It is like the worst time to drive. So taking a little pit stop, gonna get my makeup, and then I'm gonna go home, probably eat some dinner and go to bed. They don't have the color that I need. I'm just gonna order it online. I'm ready to go home. I try to go shopping in person, and I swear every time I go, I never find what I need, and I always end up shopping online anyway, so I don't know why I just didn't do that in the first place. But I am exhausted. Thanks for hanging out with me today, and I will see you next time.